Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So you all know that we are doing chapter 3, that is data handling, right? So in the last class I have given you one assignment, that is question number 6 from exercise 3.3, right? So first of all we will solve that and we will proceed to exercise 3.4. Okay student, let us start solving. Let us start solving that question number 6 first, then we will proceed doing our class assignment as a exercise 3.4. Okay. So student, here we have the overall question, that is question number 6, first home assignment. Plot a double bar graph using the data and answer the following question. So the table is given. So this is from the beginning of your chapter table, chapter 3, that is table 3.1. Okay. Looking at this table, you have to make a double bar graph. So already I have prepared a double bar graph here. Alright. So this will be a double bar graph. So in the y-axis I have placed here temperature, and in the y-axis I have placed x-axis I have placed a cities here. Okay. According to the table, just see, Ahmedabad, the maximum temperature is 38, the minimum is 29, so I have kept on such a way. Alright, so I have written the temperature here, I have written the maximum and so this blue sketch indicates the maximum temperature and the green sketch indicates the minimum temperature. So with this I have completed making the bar graph. Okay, so in 1 unit I have placed the 10 value, that is 10 temperature. So 1 unit is equal to 10 degrees Celsius. Alright, so when you increase, more 10 degrees Celsius will increase. Alright, so with this I have made the double bar graph. Now looking at this double bar graph, now you have to answer the following question. Alright, so the first question here we have is, which city has the largest difference in the minimum and the maximum temperature on the given data? So in the given data, so looking at this bar graph, you have to understand which city has the largest difference in the minimum and the maximum. So just see at the bar graph, looking at the bar graph, you can see in Ahmedabad there is no such difference, over here also no such difference, but when you go through it properly, you can see in case of Jammu you will find the maximum difference, that is maximum here is 41 and the minimum is 26 degrees Celsius, right? So we are going to write like this, by observing the table and bar graph, the largest difference or the maximum difference in the minimum and maximum temperature is on Jammu. Alright, so with this we are over with number 1. Alright, proceeding further to question number 2 of sub question 2 of 6, which is the hottest city and which is the coldest city. Just you have to look this bar graph to understand this, which is the hottest and which is the coldest place. So among this, the maximum temperature we can find in Jammu, 41 degrees Celsius, so this will be a hottest, and the coldest place will be a maximum is 38 here, 27, 37, 28, 36, so 28. So the coldest place is Bangalore. So according to by observing the bar graph, the hottest city is Jammu, right? And the coldest city is Bangalore, right? Which is 28 degrees Celsius here, maximum, and in case of Jammu it is 41 degrees Celsius. Alright, so we can write like this also. So let us proceed to the next question. Name 2 cities where maximum temperature of one was less than the minimum temperature of other. So this is quite a tricky one. So observing the bar graph, we can say that Bangalore, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Jaipur will be the 2 cities. Okay, so to write this, we will write like this. So 2 cities are Bangalore and Jaipur and Bangalore and Ahmedabad. Alright, so for this we have to write one sentence. For Bangalore, the maximum temperature was 28 degrees Celsius, right? Just see, the maximum temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. Alright, while the minimum temperature is minimum temperature of both Ahmedabad and Jaipur was 29 degrees Celsius. So that's why we have included this two. So in Jaipur it is 29 degrees Celsius, the minimum temperature. Ahmedabad is also 29 degrees Celsius, right? So the maximum is 28. So there is a one difference, 28, then comes your 29. So that's why there are two cities, Bangalore, Jaipur, Bangalore, Ahmedabad. Okay, for the maximum temperature is 29 and the minimum temperature is 29 degrees Celsius for both Ahmedabad and Jaipur. So your answer 3 is like this. Okay, let us proceed to the next question. So here we have the last sub question from question number 6. With this we will be over with exercise 3.3. Alright student, then we will proceed to exercise 3.4. The question is, name the city which has the least difference in its minimum and the maximum temperature. So looking at the bar graph, just see where do you find the least difference between maximum and the minimum. So just see the bar graph here. So there's a much maximum difference you can find over here. So the least difference you can find over here, in case of Jammu, though, there is a huge difference, right? So in the first answer we have written this. So the least difference is over here. Just see this arrow compared to the other arrow. This arrow is quite smaller, this arrow. So the Mumbai, your answer is Mumbai. So you will write, by observing the bar graph, we can conclude that Mumbai has the least difference between its minimum and maximum temperature. Alright student, I hope you have understood this. So with this we are over with exercise 3.3. Now let us proceed solving exercise 3.4. okay. So student, here we have the first question from exercise 3.4. It states that, tell whether the following is certain to happen, impossible, can happen but not certain. So there are few situations given. Okay, so from 1 to 5, these are the few situations given, and reading this situation you have to answer whether it is certain to happen, whether it is impossible, or whether it can happen but not certainly. So the first question is, number 1, you are older than yesterday. You are older than yesterday. So what it is trying to say, that you are older now than yesterday. Of course, if suppose you were 14 years 3 days, then today you are 14 years 4 days, right? So it is certain to happen. It is certain to happen because it will happen. No one can stop that, right? So your number 1 answer is certain to happen. Okay, so number 2 is a tossed coin will land heads up. A tossed coin will land, so that also we don't know. That this thing is called the probability or the chance, right? Can happen, so the answer is can happen but not certain. You don't know. Maybe you may get head, you may get tail also, right? So the answer will be can happen but not certain. Okay, so number 2 answer is can happen but not certain. I hope you are understanding. Just relate the thing. Okay, it is quite simple. Number 3, a die when tossed shall land up with 8 on top. It is impossible. So you have played Ludo. You are playing, I guess, right now during lockdown. It has become the most frequent and famous game, right? So the dice. Why it is not possible? Because in a dice only 6 starting from 1 to 6 you are going to get, but 8 is impossible to get, right? So that is why it is impossible. A die when tossed shall land up with 8 on top is impossible. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So it has got no probability. It has not got any chance to get a 8. Okay, so the next traffic light seen will be green. So it is certain to happen, right? So you know that after green, yellow comes, then your red comes. So that is you know that it is certain to happen, right? So tomorrow will be a cloudy day. It is certain, can happen but not certain, right? Maybe it may tomorrow may be a cloudy day, tomorrow may be a sunny day. So that is not you cannot predict. That comes under your chance, right? So your answer will be can happen but not certain. So student, if you want to write the answer, you just can write from here. So I've written the answer here. The number 1 answer is it is certain to happen. Number 2, it can happen but not certain. It is impossible. Number 3, as I have told you, in a dice there is only 6 ways, right? So there is not more than that. So it is impossible. Number 4, it can happen but not certain. It can happen but not certain. Number 5 is it can happen but not certain. Okay, student, I hope you have understood this. So in today's class I would like to keep here. Okay, from tomorrow we are going to continue with the question number 2. Alright, so see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy, and do not forget to practice. Alright, thank you everyone.